Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
I would like to remind everyone to please make sure that our cell phones are turned off to the off or vibrate position, and also please be advised our city council meetings are broadcast on Comcast Channel 99, AT&T U-verse, and the City of Gadsden YouTube channel, and WMGJ. The meeting of the Gadsden City Council will now come to order. The chair calls on City Clerk Alvin Nelson for the roll call.
Councilwoman Toles.
Here.
Councilman Williams.
Here.
Worthy.
Here.
Back.
Here.
Wilson.
Here.
Cannon.
Here.
And Reed.
Here.
We have a quorum present and our meeting is open for business. I'm going to ask Brian Harbison to lead the invocation. Please stand and remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Will you pray with me? Almighty God, we thank you today. This is the day you have made so beautiful, and we just give you the thanks. God, we pray as we prepare to celebrate this weekend the resurrection of your Son, Jesus. God, what he means to us, how he's changed our lives. We just pray, God, that as families travel to and from Gadsden for this weekend, you'll provide the safety that they need. God, we are so honored today for in our presence the new school board. God, we just thank you for the sacrifice that these men and women have made to be where they are. And we just pray that you will bless them with wisdom and knowledge in the days ahead of leading our education in this city. God, for our children who mean everything to us, we just pray that, God, you will anoint this council with wisdom today in the decisions they have to make. Be with our mayor and his administration. And God, we promise to give you the praise for all the good things you're going to do. And it's in your Son, Jesus' name, we pray. Amen.
Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. The chair will entertain a motion to approve the minutes of the Intergovernmental Committee, the work session and council meeting that was held on April the 10th.
So moved. Second.
Clerk, will you take the vote?
Those in favor, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, motion carries to approve minutes.
The chair will entertain a motion to ratify payments of accounts for the week of April the 5th through the 11th.
So moved. Second.
Clerk, will you take the vote?
Those in favor, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, motion carries to ratify payment of the accounts.
Proclamation.
Ms. Salisbury, would you come up, please? And your associate, she want to come up too? We'll let her talk. This is a proclamation. Strong family relationships constitute the foundation of our community. Alienating behaviors are frequently seen in high conflict divorces, separations, custody arrangements, but can occur in intact marriages. Parental alienation is a term used to describe any number of behaviors and attitudes on the part of one parent, both parents, or a third party designed to interfere, damage, or destroy the relationship a child has with their parent. It's a form of abuse that causes emotional trauma to children. Parental alienation deprives children of their right to freely love and be loved by both parents, their extended families, and robs children of their sense of security. Whereas we encourage all Alabamans to visit, it's a big word like mayonnaise.
PAAwarenessday.com.
Okay. PAAwarenessday.com for information on raising awareness to stop parental alienation, and we call on community and state leaders to support shared parenting because of the benefits for their children. The recently published Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders made several references to the dysfunctional family dynamic of alienation to be a form of psychological child abuse. Whereas approximately 40,000 Alabama children a year experience court-ordered visitation with one parent for only 2 to 6 days a month. Parental Alienation Prevention Week is intended to increase the knowledge and understanding of this problem to help Alabamians, institutions, the legal and mental health community, and leaders to better identify and combat this abusive behavior to children. Whereas God so loved us, we also ought to love one another. Love does no harm to its neighbor. Therefore, children should be able to freely express the meaning of family. Father, or F-A-M-I-L-Y, Father and Mother, I love you. Whereas in honor of Parental Alienation Prevention Week, come and show your support by taking 10 minutes out of each day at noon on April 25th to blow soap bubbles for love. Each bubble that we blow represents the love our children have and should be allowed to share with both parents without fear or guilt. Therefore, I, Sherman Guyton, Mayor of the City of Gadsden, do hereby proclaim April 21st through April 27, 2019 as Parental Alienation Prevention Week in the City of Gadsden. Would you like to say anything?
Thank you. I'm here on behalf of the Alabama Family Rights Association for Parental Alienation Week. April is Child Abuse Awareness Month. I hope all of you know that, and if you notice the blue ribbons around town, that is what it is for. One form of child abuse that a lot of people do not know or are aware of is parental alienation, and the Family Rights Association says that each child has a fundamental right to have a relationship with both their parents and all of their extended family. And we see an issue with many children being kept away from one parent or other extended family members. And so we would hope that during the week of April 21st through 27th, we would like to promote families spending time with your children, sitting down and doing an activity together, having dinner together, and just supporting the whole family unit together. For those situations where parents don't need to be around their children, it's an unsafe situation. That's part of the reason that we started a supervised visitation program at the Family Success Center in 2018, and it provides a safe space for kids to come and reestablish that bond and have that connection and time with that family member. And it's a place for the children to actually be children and have that relationship, but still have the safety there. So thank you for today and allowing us to come.
I got 2 of these for y'all, and that's, I think you want to get a picture.
Good morning. I would like for Madison Brown, her parent, mother, and principal to come forward, please. Madison? Madison is a student at Oscar Adam Elementary School, and she's been named the recipient of a 2019 Carson Scholarship Fund scholarship. She's a 5th grader, and she's one of 505 students from across the U.S. to win this year. The scholarship, funded by Dr. Ben Carson, current Health and Human Service Secretary, awarded $1,000 scholarships to students in the 4th to 11th grade who not only do well in the classroom but go above and beyond their communities. According to this website, the scholarship is available for students who have a grade point average of 3.75 or higher and who demonstrate humanitarian qualities through volunteering. Allison said, "I've worked really hard and tried to make A's and B's." She says it felt like amazing to win that scholarship, considering herself lucky to be one of 4 students in Alabama to win the award this year. She already has a plan for the money she has won, too. It will help me to reach my goal of going to Auburn University to get a degree so I can be a nose, ear, and throat specialist.
War Eagle.
I was going to say that real softly. That's not against you. You're going to a university that's good, but I know one that's better. So on behalf of the city council, not a proclamation, but we'd just like to give you this pen and this pen. So you can use this when you go to Auburn. Her mother and her principal, Miss Thomasina Smitherman.
I'm Veronica Ellsworth.
Okay, all right. Congratulations. The chair will call on City Clerk Alvin Nelson for the results of the provisional ballots.
Thank you, Madam President. We had 2 provisional ballots that were cast on April 9th, Election Day. I did receive the reports back from the Board of Registrars. Both provisional votes are to be counted, so I will proceed to open them at this time. And this is one additional vote for Nathan Carter. Nathan Carter. And this is one additional vote for Mark Dayton. Mark Dayton. So on the resolutions that you have, we will add one vote for Mark Dayton, giving a total of 209. Another vote for Nathan Carter, giving a total of 174. If you want to make those notes.
Item 9, we have a resolution certifying the special election results. The following persons are declared elected as board members of the Gadsden City Board of Education: Adrian Reed, District 1, Nathan Carter, District 2, Mike Haney, District 4, Mark Dayton, District 5, Nancy K. Stewart, District 6, and W. Allen Milliken, District 7. The chair will entertain a motion to adopt this resolution.
So move. Second.
Is there any discussion? Clerk, will you take the vote?
Those in favor to adopt the resolution, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, motion carries to adopt.
The chair will, let me ask, do I call on, after you do that, does Mr. Reddick too? It was afterwards.
Yeah.
The chair calls on City Clerk Alvin Nelson to administer the oath of office.
Thank you, Madam President. I would like to go ahead and ask each of the board members that are present today to come forward at this time. And if there's someone here with you that you would like to hold the Bible as you take your oath of office, feel free to bring them with you as you come. Not all of the members could be present today, I don't think. We'll see how many we end up with here. If anyone is not here right now, we will be present at the Board of Education meeting at 5 p.m. this afternoon to administer their oath as well. And we'll do this numerically. Adrian Reed. She is the new board member for District 1, so I'll ask Adrian to step over here and bring anyone with her that she wishes. Good. Adrian, I'll ask you to raise your right hand. Raise your right hand, place your left hand on the Bible, and repeat after me. I, Adrian Reed,
I, Adrian Reed,
do solemnly affirm
do solemnly affirm
that I will support the Constitution
that I will support the Constitution
of the United
of
States
the United States
and the state of Alabama,
and the state of Alabama,
so long as I continue
so long as I continue
a citizen thereof,
a citizen thereof,
and that I will faithfully
and that I will faithfully
and honestly
honestly
discharge the duties
discharge the duties
of the
of
office
the office
upon which
upon which
I am about to enter,
I'm about to enter,
to the best of my ability,
to the best of my ability.
so help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And I will need to get your signature on your oath. I think I messed up here. I'm going to reverse this where the next person can face all the cameras over here. Next, we have Nathan Carter. So I'll ask Nathan to come forward and anyone that he has with him. And you step around here. I'm going to step right here. Would you like to hold the Bible? All right. Nathan, raise your right hand, place your left hand on the Bible, and repeat after me. I, Nathan Carter,
I, Nathan Carter,
do solemnly affirm
do solemnly affirm
that I will support the Constitution
that I will support the Constitution
of the United States
of the United States
and the state of Alabama,
and the state of Alabama,
so long as I continue
so long as I continue
a citizen thereof,
a citizen thereof,
and that I will faithfully
and I will faithfully
and honestly
and honestly
discharge the duties
discharge the duties
of the office
of the office
upon which
upon which
I am about to enter,
I'm about to enter
to the best of my ability,
to the best of my ability.
so help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And I'll get your autograph as well. Andre Huff? You know what to do?
Yeah.
Okay. I, Z. Andre Huff,
I, Z. Andre Huff,
solemnly affirm
solemnly affirm
that I will support the Constitution
that I will support the Constitution
of the United
of
States
the United States
and the state of Alabama,
and the state of Alabama,
so long as I continue
so long as I continue
a citizen thereof,
a citizen thereof,
and that I will faithfully
and that I will faithfully
and honestly
and honestly
discharge the duties
discharge the duties
of the office upon which
upon which
I am about to enter,
I'm about to enter,
to the best of my
to
ability,
the best of my ability.
so help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations to you. Mike Haney? Raise your right hand, place your left hand on the Bible, and repeat after me. I, Mike Haney,
I, Mike Haney,
do solemnly affirm
do solemnly affirm
that I will support the Constitution
that I will support the Constitution
of the United States
of the United States
and the state of Alabama,
and the state of Alabama,
so long as I continue
so long as I continue
a citizen thereof,
a citizen thereof,
and that I will faithfully
that I will faithfully
and honestly
and honestly
discharge the duties
discharge the duties
of the office
of the office
upon which
upon which
I am about to enter,
I am about to enter,
to the best of my ability,
to the best of my ability,
so help me God.
so help me God.
Congratulations to you. And I'm gonna get your autograph. I don't see Mr. Dayton. He had an appointment, so we'll do his tonight. Nancy Stewart. Okay, last but not least, Alan Milliken. You've done this a time or two.
Once or twice.
All right. I, William Allen Milliken,
I, William Allen Milliken,
do solemnly affirm
do solemnly affirm
that I will support the Constitution
that I will support the Constitution
of the United States
of the United States
and the state of Alabama,
and the state of Alabama,
so long as I continue
so long as I continue
a citizen thereof,
a citizen thereof,
and that I will faithfully
and that I will faithfully
and honestly
discharge the duties
of the office
upon
upon
which
I am about to
I am
enter
about to enter
to the best of my ability.
to the best of my ability.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Ava.
to you.
The chair calls on Superintendent Tony Reddick to administer the affirmation.
Thank you, Madam Chair. At this time, we'd like to ask the remaining, I know one or two had to leave, but those of you who remain to please come forward for your affirmation. Those school board members who have just done your oath of office, we ask you to come forward once again. Yeah, be fine. Just right along the front will be good. That's great. That's good right there. We got it. We stand before you first to acknowledge that your role as a school board member is policymaking and governance. And so I've got 7 principles of educational governance that we would like to affirm today. I will read all 7 of them, and after which I'll ask you if you will accept those responsibilities. I'd ask you to say I do as confirmation, and then we will get you to sign this affirmation. All right, they are as follows. Take my glasses off. As required by the School Board Governance Improvement Act of 2012, I do hereby affirm all of the following principles of educational governance. 1, that each decision, action, and vote I take or make as a member of the school board shall be based solely on the needs and interests of students or the system. 2, that I will take or make no decision, action, or vote to serve or promote my personal, political, or pecuniary interess. 3, that each decision, action, and vote I take or make shall be based on the educational interests of the school system as a whole. 4, that I will consider the views of all members of the board and the superintendent before making a decision or taking an action on any measure or proposal before the board. 5, that except to the extent otherwise provided by law, I shall take formal action only upon the written recommendation of and in consultation with the superintendent, and that I may not individually or jointly attempt to direct or corrupt the operations of the school system in a manner inconsistent with the discharge of the statutory functions and responsibilities of the superintendent. 6, that I shall actively promote public support for the school system and a sound statewide system of public education, and shall endorse ideas, initiatives, and programs that are designed to improve the quality of public education for all students. And 7, that I shall attend scheduled meetings and actively participate in school system functions, activities, and training programs that promote quality boardsmanship unless good cause is shown. Do you agree to follow these principles of educational governance? All right. So it is affirmed on this day, April the 16th, 2020, and we'll have you to sign these documents, Ms. Nancy. What did I say, 16? 19. Well, I'm 3 years behind. I'll catch up. What did I say, 19? 20? What year is it? What year is it?
You said 2020.
Yeah, this is 2019, okay? All right, yeah, all right?
That's all I'll take care of, mate. That's what the school board. Just give me the board education. What's her name, the board? Lady passed out to Nancy. Yeah, Gadsden. That's her. Poor Dixon, he's talking up to leave. He just doesn't know.
How you pronounce that?
I think he's a big dummy. From what he's told me.
This is the time and place as advertised to conduct a public hearing allowing anyone to speak in opposition to or in favor of a resolution or an abatement of nuisance on property located at 310 Grant Street in District 3. What is the mortgage in favor of Julie W. Smith being the last known owners? Is there anyone to speak in opposition?
Madam President, I'm Brian Harbison with the Building Department. Based on a recent demolition permit and the progress being made, we're asking that this case be tabled for 30 days. Thank you.
Okay. What is the pleasure of the council?
Move the table for 30 days, please.
Second.
Clerk, will you take the vote?
Those in favor to table the resolution for 30 days, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, motion carries to table for 30 days.
Our next public hearing is a resolution or an abatement of nuisance on property located at 312 Washington Street in District 3. This is FNA NP LLC and the redemption rights of the estate of William Bolton and Ruby Bolton being the last known owners. Is there anyone who would like to speak in opposition to this resolution? Is there anyone who would like to speak in favor?
Madam President, this case involves a burned structure. We filed the process in August of last year. Have been improvements. There are no permits to improve, and we're asking today for a resolution to abate this nuisance.
What is the pleasure of the council?
Move to abate.
Second.
Clerk, will you take the vote?
Those in favor to adopt the resolution, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, motion carries to adopt.
Item 12 is our next public hearing. It's a resolution or an abatement of nuisance on property at 1110 Foster Avenue in District 5. This is Ivan Brent Peoples Sr. and wife Zeola W. Peoples being the last known owners. Is there anyone who would like to speak in opposition to this resolution?
I'm Viola.
Okay, Zeola, if you'll come to the podium and give your name and address, please.
How's everybody doing this morning?
Good.
My name is Zeola Peoples, and my address is 1625 Conley Road, apartment 265, Atlanta, Georgia. And I'm almost through doing the repairs. I need just a little bit more, 30 more days. And I've been over there this morning painting and stuff, but I'm not quite tall enough to get all the way to the top.
Okay,
And that's it.
okay, all right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Is there anyone who would like to speak in favor?
Madam President, I'm actually glad the owner appeared today. I had a conversation with you last August when I was out there with the Gadsden Police Department. It is a decent house, as you can see in the picture, and our intention was to try to do some rehab. But since the owner's involved, I'm not opposed to the case being tabled for 30 days. Mr. Wilson, thank you.
What is the pleasure of the council?
I'm fine with tabling it for 30 days. Ms. People, my only advice to you is, I mean, this has been a long process that costs the city money to communicate back and forth and evaluate and send people out there. I just encourage you to stay in touch with the building department on a regular basis and not let such long periods of time go in between those communications. I'm glad that you're rehabbing the house. It looks like it'll be a nice property if you're able to complete the work. So I'm fine with tabling it for another 30 days to allow you to do that. And that would be my recommendation.
Second.
Okay, clerk, will you take the vote?
Those in favor to table the resolution for 30 days, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, motion carries to table for 30 days.
Our final public hearing is a resolution approving issuance of an alcoholic beverage license. M. Bukhari Shop and Save Food Mart has applied for an off-premise retail beer and table wine license at 2300 Forest Avenue in District 6. Is there anyone who would like to speak in opposition to this resolution? Does anyone wish to speak in favor? The chair will entertain a motion to adopt this resolution.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Clerk, will you take the vote?
Those in favor to adopt the resolution, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed,
No.
we have one no. Motion carries to adopt.
Item 15 through 22, these are 8 items on the agenda, are resolution authorizing public hearing on codes before consideration of the council as required by state law. These relate to adoptions of a 2018 edition of the following code. This is the International Building Code, International Existing Building Code, the International Fuel Gas Code, the International Mechanical Code, the International Plumbing Code, and the International Property Maintenance Code, the International Residential Code, and the International Swimming Pool and Spa Code. The hearing will be held during the regular council meeting at 11 on Tuesday, May the 14th, and the chair will entertain a motion to adopt these 8 resolutions.
So moved. Second.
Any discussion? Clerk, will you take the vote?
Those in favor to adopt all 8 resolutions, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, motion carries to adopt all 8.
The next item is a resolution authorizing special use permit to AT&T, and this is to modify their equipment at the existing wireless telecommunications facility located at 748 Forest Avenue. The chair will entertain a motion to adopt this resolution.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Clerk, will you take the vote?
Those in favor to adopt the resolution, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, motion carries to adopt.
Our next item is an agreement with EE Group Incorporated, and this is to provide plans and specifications required to install parking lot lighting at the Alabama City Center rear parking lot and the amount is $3,200. The chair will entertain a motion to adopt this resolution.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Clerk, will you take the vote?
Those in favor to adopt the resolution, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, motion carries to adopt.
Our next resolution is authorizing agreement with EE Group Inc., and this is to provide plans and specifications required to install a parking lot and feature lighting at the Patriot Park, and the amount is $7,300. The chair will entertain a motion to adopt this resolution.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Clerk, will you take the vote?
Those in favor to adopt the resolution, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, motion carries to adopt.
The next item is a resolution authorizing memorandum of agreement with the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers and the State Historic Preservation Officer. And this is to resolve the potential adverse effect to historic properties related to the proposed removal of the Lowhead Dam on Big Creek, Will Creek, and is required for issuance of permit. The chair will entertain a motion to adopt this resolution.
So moved.
Second.
Is there any discussion?
I just want to make one clarification. We're not actually removing the dam with this resolution. We're simply authorizing some additional work to prepare for that.
Yes, sir, that's correct.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Clerk, will you take the vote?
Those in favor to adopt the resolution, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, motion carries to adopt.
New business?
Yes, Madam President, I have one item that I'd like to ask for consideration today. It's a resolution authorizing satisfaction of liens at 106 6th Avenue. I'd like to, again, ask for unanimous consent to consider today.
Second.
Clerk, will you take the vote?
Those in favor to consider the resolution today as an item of new business, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, consent has been granted.
Move for adoption.
Second.
Clerk, will you take the vote?
Those in favor to adopt the resolution, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, motion carries to adopt.
Madam President, just one point of discussion as it relates to this. This was actually raised upstairs by one of our new council members, and I just want to be clear that everyone understands that in these instances, these individuals typically, it's not always the case, but these individuals typically have been cared for or taking responsibility to care for that property over a period of time, and then at some point petition the city for the city's ownership interest in that property. So they're not buying the property per se, they're just buying the city's or purchasing the city's ownership interest in that property. So this nominal amount that you see of $200 is not so much an outright purchase of the property. Again, it's just the city's interest with the intent, of course, of one, stopping the bleeding from a city perspective, because until they take it over, the city's sending taxpayer resources out there to maintain, cut the grass. We've demolished a dwelling. All of those things have been done, and we've incurred all of those expenses in care of private property. So again, allowing a private individual or a citizen to purchase the city's interest in this property puts it back on the tax rolls and gives us an opportunity to start receiving some level of taxpayer benefit for the property.
All right. We voted, haven't we? Okay. Our next item of new business.
Yes, Madam President, I have one requested by the fire department. Asked for unanimous consent as authorization of application and acceptance of a grant for Firefighters Behavior Health Alliance. Asked for unanimous consent today, please.
Second.
Move to adopt, please.
Those in favor to consider the resolution today under new business, let it be known by saying aye. Those opposed,
Move to adopt, please.
Second.
Clerk, will you take the vote?
Those in favor to adopt the resolution, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, motion carries to adopt.
All right. Do we have another item of new business?
Yes, Madam President. I have a resolution authorizing a mutual, excuse me, I think I may have gone out of order here. Yeah, the first one is the resolution authorizing access, parking, and construction easement to TWS Gadsden LLC. I ask that that be considered today.
Second.
Those in favor to consider the resolution today under new business, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, consent has been granted.
Move to adopt.
Second.
Clerk, will you take the vote?
Those in favor to adopt the resolution, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, motion carries to adopt.
And I have one more, Madam President, which is a resolution authorizing a mutual agreement for SBA environmental indemnification agreement regarding the TWS Gadsden LLC.
Second.
You take the vote?
Those in favor to consider the resolution today under new business, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, consent has been granted.
Move to adopt.
Second.
Will you take the vote?
Those in favor to adopt the resolution, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, motion carries to adopt.
Just one point of order on those last two resolutions for those people who watch these proceedings closely. TWS is actually the entity that will be representing Buffalo Wild Wings. So when you see us making these amendments to parking and things like that, that's in preparation of the Buffalo Wild Wings that's being built adjacent to the venue across the river.
Department reports, committees, boards. Remarks by the mayor, council, mayor. Councilman Williams.
Yes, Madam President, thank you. Just one quick point. I'd like to congratulate, they're not here, but I'd like to congratulate, there's Adrian in the back. I'd like to congratulate all of the new and current who were elected board members for taking the opportunity to serve. Now the fun part begins. Campaigning is not nearly as fun as serving, I can tell you that. So congratulations to each of you. Again, thank you for being willing to step up and serve. I think that's important. And we look forward to watching you work to make the school board and the school system better for our students. And we really appreciate your service in that regard. That's it. Oh, and just a special congratulations to my brother-in-law, Nathan, who was here today. All right, thank you.
Councilman Worthy.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. I want to say congratulations also to all of the elected board members. And on a note of that, they have a board meeting tonight at 5 o'clock, correct? Where are you going to have it at? It's Gadsden City High School. Asking everybody to come out and support the new board. Show support. Our education, we got to have our education system. So goes the education system, so goes our city. So please come out and support them. Also, I want to make a couple of announcements. Myself and Commissioner Washington, we're having our meeting tonight at 6, but I'm going to go to the board meeting first, and then I'm going to leave there a little early and go to our meeting at Carver. It starts at 6 o'clock, 6 to 7:15. We're going to have a joint meeting. And also, announcement for the flashback weekend. It's this weekend, and I think it started at 5 o'clock on Friday night. Then all day Saturday they'll be doing tailgating and different type activities. So come on out and enjoy those activities. And I also want to say congratulations to Reverend Kirkpatrick on their new church. I attended church there yesterday, well Sunday, and we had a wonderful time. Had a ribbon cutting ceremony, and just want to say congratulations again. Thank you.
Councilman Back.
Echo the comments. Congratulations to our new Board of Education members. Very excited for this team of people to step forward and serve our community and our children. And I really expect great things to happen in the following days, weeks, and years to come. And that's all that I have.
All right. Councilman Wilson.
No, ma'am.
I might roll time there. Councilman Cannon.
I don't have anything.
I am in total amazement.
Chief is going to be faster than I thought. Councilman Reed.
Anyway, congratulations to our new school board. Goes without saying. But I have I'm very proud of, and also congratulations to Officer Ron Leak. He was elected second vice president of the state FOP this weekend, and he was also awarded Member of the Year. It's a big deal. It really, really is, and it brings light to our local FOP, which I'm going to tell you something. Those guys have worked hard to bring that back, and it's really amazing. But anyway, to Ron Leak, to me, congratulations and thank you. I appreciate it. That's it.
Okay. Due to the Good Friday holiday, Thursday's garbage route will be collected on Wednesday, and Friday's route will be collected on Thursday. And I, too, would like to congratulate the elected school board, especially Ms. Adrian. She's representing District 1, plus she's my sister, so, you know, I'm happy for her and all the rest of them.
Can I say one more thing?
Yes.
Before we go? They also have are bringing the state FOP next year convention here, which I think is great.
So that means there'll be a lot of police officers in town?
Yes. Gonna arrest all you council people.
This is anti-crime week.
We'll need that, and I suggest, no pun intended, but put about 10 in District 3. If there's, we're getting out an hour. Our council meetings are from 12 to 1, so we're getting out. I'm gonna hit the gavel. Do I have any other announcements?
No, we will announce that on FOP 2 weeks ahead to give the criminals a chance to leave.
All right. Do I get a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
So moved.